I was hanging out with Snoop Dogg after one of his concerts, and I took a photo of him and I minted it. And he was like, "What the did you do?" And I was like, "Hey, dude, this is the future."
Hi everyone, and we're back on Supermoon Station, and we're continue taking interviews from NearCon in Lisbon, and we today talking to Baron Davis.
How are you, everybody?
Hello, how is NearCon going? What brings you here?
NearCon is great. Our company is called More Than Us, morethanus.io, MTU, and the thought was, build a diverse group of builders and entrepreneurs and support each other's stuff. So we're here supporting Pod Labs at NearCon. They have a partnership in this whole rehydration single player metaverse for mental health and meditation. So for me, it was just being here. This is my co-founder who did it. So, just connecting at NearCon, making partnerships. I think Near is a great protocol, and they have great energy and great connectivity, and they've invested in some great companies. So it's good for us to be here.
I wanted to ask one question. You have a successful career in basketball. What brings you to crypto? Why did you decide to join the space?
I think for crypto, for me, it was about building community, right? Building collective wealth, building collective minds, and really being able to service a community, an audience, and the ecosystem of like-minded individuals. And so when you talk about cord cutting or content, if content is king, then we have the ability to tell our stories now. And so we want to highlight our stories and the people around the world, around the globe, and build our own global inclusive ecosystem of storytellers.
What do you think we can achieve with crypto? Why it's so important for our communities?
I think it's going to be severely important when we think about the world, when we think about the haves, the have-nots, when you think about countries who can't get deployed food or resources. You look at even in the United States, Flint, Michigan with water. You look at now Mississippi with water. And so these are solvable problems, right? But when you look at the government, right, and where their attention is and their attention to detail is, it's like a lot of us are being overlooked. And we're the main contributors to how they get their jobs, how they get their money. And so now it's time for the ecosystem to feed the ecosystem. And we should be able to vote and help the people that we want to in real time.
I wanted to ask what excites you most in crypto? What technology? Is it DeFi? Is it Metaverse? Is it NFT? What do you think is a main game changer for people?
I would say they all kind of work together. When you think about NFTs is kind of like your first interaction, right, with crypto. When you think about a metaverse would probably be your last interaction, right? And that is almost based off of entertainment, right? And then when you think about DeFi, that is probably what you need to learn, right? So if you go NFT, DeFi, Metaverse, and you have them all three and you understand it, you should be able to find your happy place.
Okay, what's the question?
What are you doing in the Metaverse?
We building Pod Labs. So Pod Labs is a Metaverse NFT marketplace that'll be on Near. It's the only place that you can go that you can buy an NFT and immediately get access to Metaverse experience. People shouldn't have to wait a year or two to go into the Metaverse after they buy your asset. Give people immediate access to the Metaverse.
What are the main challenges for people to get access to Metaverse? Can everyone get access to Metaverse, and how we can bring it to the masses?
I believe everybody can have access to the Metaverse. Where we're having a problem is most platforms want to bring as many people into the Metaverse as possible at one time. So they're sacrificing on quality. And that's why you see the Metaverses look how they look. If you can some sort of give people quality experiences with call to action and different things. That's why Rehydrate is a single player metaverse. I can make you the most beautiful world I want to if it's one person in.
It's an experience. So your first experience should be your own experience, right? It's like If you want to learn how to play a video game or 2K, you're going to go to the practice court and practice. That's its own single environment before you start practicing and passing with other players. And so the thought around, Rehydrate, we're like, let's make this your first experience where you get to dive, you get to experience all the things in your own solitude, and then ultimately you'll be able to learn how to cooperate with people and coexist with people in a metaverse or in a gaming experience.
Everyone has a crazy story in crypto. What is your story?
I sent Baron thousands of dollars on Telegram because he got hacked, and the person hit me up. He like, hey man, you got some Bitcoin? I said, yeah man, I got a little, you feel me? I got some USDC. He was like, man, could you send me some? I'm like, I guess, whatever. I sent it. As soon as I sent it, I knew it. I was like, I called him. I said, this is, I said, this, yeah, out of all people, but I was like, yeah, he must really need it.
Maybe now I ask him for
I called him. I said, man, this not you talking to me on Telegram, is it? He said, nah, what you talking about? I said, man, I just sent this person some money, man. I can't get it back.
Keep it, because we looking for your ass. We gonna find you. If I contact you on Telegram, don't respond. It's a hack. He's a fraud. Twitter is where I will ask you for money for sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Supermoon.
Did you sell it?
I did not. I still have it though.